What's up guys, Step95 Vacation here, and after the combo video how to get the triple Quasar, so we are going for the deck profile, and I'm just gonna go quick through the deck list and then we'll get some explanations. So for the monsters, triple Royal Magical Library, triple Handmaiden, triple double Cannoneer, double Boost Warrior. Then for spells, triple Molten Conduction Fields, triple Chicken Race, Chicken Game, one Pseudo Space, triple Terraforming, triple Upstart, triple Cursed Bamboo Sword, double Broken Bamboo Sword, double Golden, triple Golden Bamboo Sword, then triple Magical Mallet, triple Magical Stone Excavation, one Kindling, one Soul Charge, and one for one. For the extra deck, triple Quasar, of course, one Shooting Star Dragon, one Trishula, one TG Hyper Librarian, double Dual Slashers, one Dragon, one Catastor, one Azneyes, double Formula Synchron, and for the XYZs we have Volxarus and Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger. So that will be the deck profile. Explanations. So Royal Magical Library, because it's so broken in this deck. It's what creates this deck to be this fast when you get the speeds with your spell counters and spell and draws. So draw the whole deck and just play some shit. So it says basically each time a spell card is activated, place one spell counter on this card, max 3. You can remove 3 spell counters from this card to draw one card. So if your opponent activates a spell card, that also counts, which is good, because sometimes they activate MST on your Chicken Race. That's like a +2 counters. For the Lavals, we have a triple Handmaiden, because when this card is sent to the graveyard, if you have a Laval monster in your graveyard other than Laval Volcano Handmaiden, you can send one Laval monster from your deck to your graveyard. So that basically goes like this: you activate Molten Conduction Field, send one of her and him, or I think you can send 2 of hers. So send these 2, so activate her effect, send one more, and send one more with her effect, and then the third Handmaiden activate and send this guy. So that's like a -5 cards from your deck, which is really good. Double Cannoneer, up to twice per turn, you can send one fire monster from your hand to the graveyard, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. So basically, if you have dead Lavals in your hand, you can just get rid of them, and they maybe have you may have a Handmaiden, and she will gain her effect, which is not bad, and some burn damage. Then we have double Boost Warrior. You must run him because of the Quasar combos. If you control a face-up tuner monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in the face-up defense position, and all warrior type monsters you control gain 300 attack. So, which is not too bad if you have some other plays, because Dual Slasher is a warrior, so he'll become 2700 Peter. For the spells, so triple Molten Conduction Field. You may think this is really much, because once you played it, it's dead, but you must draw it as fast as possible. Better to draw that than the Lavals, because they're really dead in your hand. And you can just play you can just summon a Dragon, because his effect he says you can shuffle 2 Laval monsters from your graveyard into main deck to target one card your opponent controls, return it to hand. So you return double Handmaiden or triple Handmaiden and Cannoneer, bounce 2 cards, then you activate this and send them again into the graveyard, which is a pretty neat combo. Then triple Chicken Game, of course. If you don't know what it does, it's like the player with less life points takes no damage. Once per turn during either player's main phase, the turn player can pay 1000 life points, then activate one of these effects. Draw a card, destroy this card, your opponent gains 1000 life points. Cards and effects cannot be activated in response to this card to this effect's activation. It's good for the draw power, and of course you can destroy it when you don't really need it. Then one Pseudo Space, because it's like copycat for the field spells. Once per turn, you can remove from play one field spell card in your graveyard to have this card be treated as that card, and gain the same effects until the end phase. So basically, more drops. Triple terraforming for these cards. Upstart, of course. Cursed Bamboo Sword. So basically, what it says is the equipped monster gains 0 attack. Okay, you can target from Bamboo Sword your control card you control, except this card returns it to your hand, and if you do, the equipped monster can attack your opponent directly this turn. Okay, so it's good for the Quasar because, you know, and it's good for all the magical library. I know, you activate this or this on the magical library, he gains a counter, activate another, he gets a counter, effect, bounce your other sword to your hand, and activate it again, so that's like three counters and draw one card. And then the best effect, if this card is sent to the graveyard, so if this card is sent, so it cannot miss timing, and you can add one Bamboo Sword card from your deck to your hand except Cursed Bamboo Sword. So if you have equipped card like this on your monster or your opponent's, or this, you can just add a Golden Bamboo Sword and go for that draws, which is really insane. Double of this. Golden Bamboo Sword, activate all if you control the Bamboo Sword, equip spell card, draw the cards, which is really good because you can recycle it with Magical Stone Excavation and gain another +2. Triple Magical Mallet, because you sometimes draw a lot of levels and some dead cards, so you can just shuffle all them back and go, you know, reset your hand. Triple Magical Stone Excavation, because you need it for the Quasar combo and to bring back Rekindling, and you can just bring back Golden Bamboo Sword or any card of these that you need, and yeah. Best way to use it is to discard, sometimes to discard Cursed Bamboo Sword, because you will gain more pluses from that. Rekindling for your Quasar combo, so special summon from your graveyard as many fire monsters as possible with 2000 defense. 200, I'm sorry. During the end phase, banish all monsters that were special summoned by this effect. So that will most likely not happen because you go for Synchro Blaze. Soul Charge, because you need for the Quasar combo. 1 piece, draw and take no damage. Also, if you're in kind of bad position, you can just play this and return 1 piece and play it once again the next turn, so you take no damage in that next turn. It helps. I lived once, so yeah, and I won. Oh yeah, no, nothing. So the extra deck is pretty clear. You don't really use their effects much. I mean, except Quasar. So you might be asking why the Quasars and Gaia Thunder Charger, but well, it's because sometimes you cannot. Summon 2 Quasars, so you're stuck on 1 Quasar, and I know double level 5, which is not that great. Then you just go for overlay to Quasars, pop a monster, inflict some damage, and special summon the Thunder Charger because he is better and can attack directly, and that's really good. So that was the deck profile, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and this is a really fun deck. You should definitely try it out. It's really fun. And yeah, I see you guys next time. Step 9, 5 p.m. whatever. Just bye.